Welcome again to Joe Stunner Boxing. I made a video about Oleksandr Usyk a day or two ago, and in the video I was saying that Usyk is being vastly underappreciated, and he's almost like an aside because all the talk is, possibly Tyson Fury facing AJ in the future and so on and so forth. And I was saying that, the Usyk Fury little confrontation is actually a two-fight deal. It's contracted for two fights. Would that go ahead? I said if Fury won, it probably wouldn't. They'd probably, do something in which appease Usyk, step aside money or whatever, and try and get AJ and Fury on at Wembley, perhaps, instead of having the rematch, instead of honouring that part of the contract. If Usyk wins, I said that I thought probably there would be a second fight in the hope that Fury wins and can then fight AJ, because no one wants to see a third Usyk-AJ fight. Now, when I made this video, an awful lot of people in the comments, the vast majority, probably 75-80% of people, were saying they thought Usyk was going to win. And, they were giving good reasons, and it's perfectly feasible that Usyk can beat Fury, no question about it. For the, I actually probably, even though I'm not going to make a prediction yet, but my preliminary thoughts are that Usyk beats Fury. However, I think we need to stop short of writing Fury off, which is what a lot of people are doing. They see he's looked terrible. He looked absolutely appalling against Ngannou. He looked out of shape. He looked mentally like he wasn't on it. He didn't emotionally seem involved in the fight. It wasn't that great against, Chisora. He only beat the hell out of Chisora, but that was a complete mismatch that shouldn't have even been sanctioned. Then you had the Dillian White fight. Even the third Wilder fight, which was a brilliant fight, lots of, rough and tumble. Even then, as brilliant as the fight was, neither Wilder nor Fury looked, to be as good as perhaps they should have been, and perhaps we've seen them in the past. And I think the fact that was such a superb fight kind of obscured that fact that Fury didn't really look that great, neither did Wilder. It's kind of like the third Muhammad Ali-Joe Frazier fight which was an absolute, brilliant fight, the Thriller in Manila. Both guys were kind of past their best, but it was such a great fight. People overlooked the shortcomings. Well, despite all that, despite how bad Fury has looked and how long it's been since he's looked like that brilliant boxer that people lauded. I think to write him off is foolishness. Yes, I'm very skeptical of all this weight loss, that, rather bony, chiseled face. Clearly a lot of weight has been lost around the torso, looking a lot thinner and a lot cosmetically fitter than he did against Ngannou. I don't deny that. But to write him off, he looks frail. I think that's the word, frail. If a 6'9" heavyweight champion can look frail, he's beginning to look physically, somewhat depleted. But again, I repeat, to write him off is wrong, because I think an awful lot of people said he wouldn't beat Klitschko, and I know that was years ago now. But a lot of people said he wouldn't beat Wilder, first fight, second fight. I think Tyson Fury has proven in the past that he operates best when his back is against the wall, when he knows he's got a challenge in front of him, when he's facing adversity. I think because he is in the ring, immensely mentally strong, Tyson Fury. He's a very, very tough man in the ring. He is a true fighting man. Doesn't matter whether he's away from home. Doesn't matter whether, promoters are trying to pull all the tricks, like when he fought Klitschko in Germany. When he's forced into a corner, he's dangerous. And Usyk, not a small man. I think he's a bona fide heavyweight, 6'3", 16 stone. but I don't think he's got one-punch knockout power. Fury does go on the floor. He was on the floor in total, I think, 4 times against in those 3 fights with Wilder. He's been down. We know about Nevin Pajkic and Steve Cunningham and so on. But he always gets up to win. And his recuperative powers are very, very impressive. Unlike someone like Joshua, who's when he's hurt, takes 2 or 3 rounds to get over it and to sort of, get the fog out of his brain. Fury can get up and fight back immediately. And have success. I mean, the obvious example, a very, very obvious example, was when he was essentially knocked out by Wilder in the last round of their first fight. Got up, unbelievably got up. It was like it was like Nosferatu rising from the dead, and he actually won the rest of the round against Wilder. So the purpose of this video is really to say, let's not write off Fury. I know a lot of hardcore fans are saying Usyk's going to win. This is an easy fight for Usyk. I don't understand why they're saying that. I mean, Usyk is brilliant, but an easy fight against a 6'9" heavyweight champ? And I am someone that, my preliminary thoughts are that Usyk will win this fight. But I have to stop and consider, because Fury he's not a bum. And I don't think there's any concrete evidence to suggest he's shot. I mean, he went on the floor against Ngannou and, he looked terrible, but he still won the fight. And he did win the fight. I don't hold with the idea that Ngannou won the fight. I thought Fury did beat Ngannou. He won more rounds. But as bad as he looked, did he look shot? I mean, I always think the definition of a fighter who's shot is when his legs start to go. People talk about, punch resistance going, but you can see it in the legs. Amir Khan against Kell Brook. Within seconds, I could tell that Khan was a shot fighter. Oddly enough, he stayed on his feet, but his legs just weren't doing. There was no fluidity there. He looked old. As the older you get, the more your muscles stiffen up, because you see old people walking and they don't have that muscle reflex anymore. Is Fury at that stage? I mean, he's abused his body certainly, and the yo-yoing weight thing is very, very bad for a fighter. Takes years off your career. But mentally, emotionally, when he's in that ring, he's a very, very tough man. And I think it would be foolish to write him off, which, again, surprisingly, some people are doing. So I want to know your opinions. Do you think Fury is shot or is getting close to being a shot fighter? What about the weight loss? Tell me. I know some of you have already commented on it with other videos in the comments section. What about the weight loss? Do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing? Some people sometimes, light ain't right, as Angelo Dundee once said about Ali against Holmes. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to make a prediction for the fight. That's fine. But I want to read your comments. Please leave your hit the like button if you like the video, or hit the down button if you didn't like the video. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, that'd be a massive help, because we want to build the channel up, and we're going great guns. It's a small channel, but we're gonna increase. We're gonna get bigger. So please spread the word about Joe's Son of Boxing. Thank you for your time as always. I'm looking forward to reading your comments, and bye for now.